which relies heavily on explosion damage and power-based spec. Here you can see the trait choices, which I'm gonna go into in detail. The weapon is absolutely the rifle, which serves you as a really good CC, immob, and spike weapon. Let's go through the traits here. Since I'm running explosions and heavily rely on their effectiveness, I have to increase the radius on it, and unfortunately I cannot pick the knockback because the radius loss will result in a huge damage loss as well, which we don't want to give up. So increased range on those, which will increase the radius of the minefield and the throw mine, which is really needed. Then we go for explosive powder to enhance my damage even further. And explosion damage is also for the grenade barrage, the grenades, the mines. So basically all the sweet things I'm using. Here we have the quickness trait, which is 3-second quickness on 20-second cooldown, which is amazing. And as you can see, throw mine has almost 20-second cooldown. So you can time your quickness as much as you want without actually like guessing with overcharge shot, and you don't have to use overcharge shot to punish yourself with the self knockback. The spec does not have a stunbreaker, yes you're right there, but you can sustain yourself with the Aegis uptime, and which also has basically a 18-second Aegis uptime if you're using throw mine really carefully. So the spec heavily relies on this throw mine ability there. Then I have the synergy with vigor and swiftness, as most engines, to increase your mobility, and with the vigor you have some endurance regeneration. Then we are going for static discharge to boost the damage even further. Then you see I'm running Berserker, the only possible choice here, with pack runes to increase your critical chance, really good, and to have some extra fury swiftness vigor uptime. Then we are running fire and air. If it's too risky for you, you can fit in energy there, and these are the viable picks, but since we have vigor now, you can run fire air for more damage on it. Well, since supply crate has been nerfed significantly, I'm running Elixir X. A good advice is to drop Tornado if you are surrounded by more than one enemy, because it's really not beneficial and you're just face taking conditions and you will die. But Rampage is amazingly strong. It's as strong as some Warrior basically. Plus you're running Berserker, so the damage is even more. And Rampage can trigger the quickness on every 20 seconds, so you have quickness in the Rampage form. Let's see some combinations. The most optimal combination is the combination of the minefield with grenade barrage on top of it. For this you can set it up by throw mining people, exploding, and you can put in people, and you have quickness for that purpose as well. So throw in the mine, proc your quickness, put in the enemy you want, and you can minefield and grenade barrage with the immob combo. But another possible way to do this is you put down your field, you proc your quickness, you put in the enemy, and combine the two with the instant grenade barrage. So you can combine all the damage within like one ability. After that combo you can just auto attack and use your throw wrench with the static discharge. Another interesting thing is that minefield is one of the only abilities on NG, or basically the only one, that triggers double static discharge. It triggers static discharge once you summon it, the field, and once you detonate it, so you receive 2 static discharges out of it. Another interesting thing is that all the abilities that do not require a target, like Regenerating Mist, will have a static discharge as well, but for it, it's not enough to click on your target, but you have to aim to the middle of the monitor like this. And there comes the static after it, which does a really high damage. Also, certain toolbelt abilities have different amount of base damage on the static discharge, which is not shown in the tooltip of the spec. And it bounces twice, of course. So my field has double static discharge. On detonate, an additional one. You can use Regenerating Mist for damage as well. And basically you have Aegis with the quickness on every 20 seconds. And I believe these are the main combos, and some tips and tricks on it. Hope you enjoy this, and if you have questions, you can just send me a